What is going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? I figured I would do some kind of different style video. We're going to be talking about the T-Mobile home internet. Now, it took me a little bit to get it, but I did get it yesterday. I have it hooked up. I'm on it right now, and this is like my personal experiences, what I, how it is for me. Now, my first initial setup was a little bit tricky because I couldn't figure out the fucking password, so I had to call them, so there's that. But when I'm streaming, right, guys, now normally people that have been to my stream, by the way, if you haven't been to my stream, it's Twitch. I'll put the link like somewhere right here. It's twitch.tv/ASDdoesgames, whatever. So, normally, recommended kilobits per second for your video bitrate on OBS is 2500, which is 2.5 megabits per second. Now, before with CenturyLink, I wasn't getting that at all. Like, I wasn't getting it at all. It was horrible speeds. I was getting barely 10 down and barely 1 up with CenturyLink. When I got T-Mobile, I got, on the first initial setup, it was, for the download, over 200 megabits per second down. And they quoted me speeds before, they quoted me speeds of 33 to 35 megabits per second down. I'm getting over 200. Way good. Way better. For the upload, it is still better than CenturyLink. I'm getting 6 to 8 megabits per second upload. Gives me a rough estimate of 2000 kilobits per second video bitrate for my stream on Twitch at 30 frames a second. So with that being said, guys, this is just my personal things. There were a couple of hiccups going on, like little quick loading of a page. I think the biggest thing that happened to me yesterday was the kilobits per second bottomed out and dropped, and it kind of reset the kilobits, going back up to where it was in the green for OBS. You know how it is. When you got OBS, you get the little green box to the bottom that tells you the strength of what you're doing. Then you got your frame rate drops and all that shit. Well, mine only went up to 7% frame rate drops the whole stream. Now, I only did stream for like an hour and a half, maybe a little less, but it was over an hour. So, for the internet to be doing that for over an hour, I still think it was a huge success. It was my comeback stream. I will be streaming later on today on Twitch. Just don't know what to stream yet. But this was my personal review of the T-Mobile home internet. I do think it is a good idea, in theory. I got a promotional period for 14 days. They're doing that to a lot of people in my town, in like rural areas, because of the internet bandwidth problems that they're having, mainly with my mayor, who's a piece of shit. They're not doing anything about it because they don't want to. Main reason is they don't want to do anything about the internet. So I did something for me about the internet. Will I keep it on? That is the problem. It is $50 a month. It is $50 a month, and you have to add another line. If you don't decide to keep it, if you're well within that 15-day trial, or 14 to 15-day trial period, it is 14-day trial. I'm remembering 14-day trial period. You send it back. No harm, no foul. If you do keep it, it will be $50 a month added onto your bill, like it was for me. Now, I have not decided to keep it because this is day 2 of my 14-day trial. I have the rest of this week until, I believe she said, the 31st of this month, which is the end of next week, I believe. So I have that whole time to test this out. And so far, like I said, I'm enjoying it. It is doing what it's supposed to. It is giving me the good speeds I can stream my gameplay on, which is what I want. It's what I've always wanted all along, to be able to stream, upload videos in a timely fashion, make content that doesn't suck, or that is pixelated. So, with that being said, guys, in theory, I think the T-Mobile home internet is a good idea. What would I like to see them improve? I would like to see them push the boundaries of what they can do for their home internet. Like, I would love to see them push the upload speed higher, push the boundaries of what they can actually do. Because 6 to 8 upload is playing it safe. I want to see what they can actually do. If they say, well, let's tweak this, tweak that, and push the boundaries of fixed wireless to maybe rival fiber internet, or maybe rival some of the top cable companies out there that do good internet speeds, like Spectrum. Great company. I've never heard anything really bad about them. 940 down. Right? 940 down, and about 20 to 60 up. That's Spectrum. AT&T is a lot different. AT&T is like 2,000 down and 2,000 up. That's gigabit speeds, by the way. 2.5 gigabits a second is AT&T. They're beating Spectrum in that race because they go up to 5G. 5 gigabits a second. Well, the other companies who I refuse to work with because they suck, CenturyLink is already one of them. They are horrible cable. They're horrible. They are just absolute garbage. I don't even see them actually giving a shit anymore. River Street Network can't really do much because they're stuck where they are. They want to keep that safe. They don't want to fight for anything, but that's whatever. Back to T-Mobile, though, I honestly think that T-Mobile is a good idea, is good for the home internet, is a good theory. I'm using it for the 14-day promotional period, and I do think that this can come out on top for people who are in rural areas, or for people who want to travel in like an RV, go camping, whatever, and they want internet. As long as you got a power supply to plug in, because it's a USB-C power supply, you'll have internet. It can come in, from what I understand, 2 or 3 devices. 2 devices. One device is just wireless. The other one has 2 Ethernet ports in the back. That's the one I got because of my computer and because of my PlayStation. I don't know exactly yet how many devices can be hooked up to it. I haven't tested it there. Right now there's only 2, my cell phone and my computer. So I don't know if it's going to change anything or not. I will do an update later on after all that, after the promotional period, to give you my full review of it and my full thoughts. But until then, guys, I'm ASDdoesgames. Take it easy. Yeah, I know I had a little brain fog there, but take it easy. Thanks for watching the video. I do really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that hit that bell notification, little bell notification for all my videos to pop up. And I will see you guys in the next video.